Greetings, boys. Last time we have started with a lesson God is great. Today we will finish off the lesson. Today we will end the lesson. Now let us know how the story is going. Till now we understood from the lesson that there is a hunter by the name Suleiman Chidimar, and he was very cruel hunter. So the birds and animals never liked him. But he was very good at hunting, so usually he used to go and hunt the birds in the forest and come back. But after slowly doing like that continuously for some time, what happened? The birds in the forest were finished, means all were dead, so they couldn't, no more birds were there for him to hunt. And slowly the village in which he lives around also stopped, was not getting any food, proper food. So everyone started blaming him. Now he did not understand why everyone has started blaming him, because he killed only birds. Remaining all, he did not do anything. That's what he was thinking, and he went to one elder person to find out the reason behind it. The elder said, God has created this world and all its creatures in a way that one creature cannot survive in the absence of another. There is a balance that must be maintained. If that is disturbed, everything else is also disturbed. Your bird killing adventures are the reason why everyone in the village is starving. Now, the elder person told, see, God has created us, all of us, and he created all of us in such a way that everyone is dependent on the other person, other living being. It's not that only birds can survive, or it's not that only animals will survive. No, all are interlinked. Everyone is having a link in between. So God has created so beautifully that so that everything is having a balance. Everything is maintained balance if everything, all the creatures, all the things are in their proper place. And it should be maintained. That balance should be maintained. That elder person also told, because you were killing so many birds, now that balance is gone. So this village is starving because of you. Because of that reason, the village is starving. I do not fully understand. I killed only small birds in the forest. How am I responsible for the absence of animals and plants? Please tell me what the matter is, Chidimar urged. The Chidimar could understand a part of the thing which that elder person was trying to tell. He did not understand why the village is suffering. He told the elder person the same thing, that because of you the village is suffering. But that's what the elder person told. This Chidimar asked, I know, I understand what you are trying to say, but I have a doubt. What is the doubt? That I killed only small birds. I have not touched any other creature in the forest. Then why everything is getting affected and everyone is blaming me? He wanted to know, so he urged the elder person. The elder said, true, you killed only small birds, but you killed all of them. You did not think that these little birds feed on insects and worms. In their absence, the insects attacked the fields and destroyed the crops. They also bit and infected many small animals and killed them. Now, the elder person started to explain Suleiman Chidimar in detail, saying, okay, now you agree that you have killed small birds? Fine. And you have killed all of them. But do you know that the other purpose of these small birds is to eat small insects and worms which are roaming around in the fields and in everywhere? These birds, since you have killed, all those insects and worms were roaming around freely. No, there is no one to kill them. So they were free. Now, after you kill the birds, all these small insects, what they have done, they have came into the fields and attacked and destroyed the crops. They also have bitten small animals, and they have killed those animals also. Also, the elder further said, the bigger birds of prey, like eagles, eat smaller birds. Now, that there were no small birds, the birds of prey that died or flew to other forests. These big birds also eat rodents like rats and moles. In the absence of big birds, the rodent population increased and they damaged the little crop that was remaining in the fields and the grains that were lying in the silos. Now, let me explain you the next reason. Since you have killed the small birds, and those small birds used to eat the small insects, you because of those small birds are disappeared. Now the insects and worms came into the fields. Now they destroyed the fields. But one more reason, if you observe the bigger birds like prey birds, they are called hunting birds. They, like eagles and eagles used to eat smaller birds. Now because you killed again all the smaller birds, these bigger birds either died or flew to another forest, distant, far away forest. Because if those bigger birds were there, what would have happened? They would eat rats and all the rodents which will damage the crops. Now because the bigger birds are not there, the remaining rodents and moles and rats, what they did, they again entered the crops and have destroyed the remaining crops. And not only that, whatever grains were there in the silos, they have destroyed even them also. Now Chidimar understood the whole thing and felt guilty. He did not know how to reverse the damage. So he cried, repented, and prayed to God for help. He kept praying for birds. He kept praying for days. One day, when he was sitting near the gate of his house and hoping some miracle will save the village, he heard the sound of a few birds. Now the Chidimar understood what was his mistake, or what has he done the wrong way. Now he understood. Since all the birds were killed, there was all these insects, moles, rodents and rats were damaging the crop, and there was no food left in that village. Because of that reason, now he understood that he was the person behind all this. Now he was feeling very guilty. So he started praying to God every day so that everything becomes normal, and the food and that food chain becomes again normal. One day when he was sitting near the gate of his house, what he saw, that he heard sounds of few birds. He turned around and saw a large flock of birds flying towards the forest. These were migratory birds that had come from some far away land, perhaps to help the people of Chidimar's village. So now he understood that whatever is there, that balance should not be disturbed, and you should always try to maintain a balance. Means you should not eat, if you are doing anything, it should be in balance. So that is why God has taught him this lesson by doing all this, and he learned that lesson, that God is great in such a way that he has created everything in such a perfect balance, and everyone is dependent on one another. So we should not disturb others, we should not harm others. If we do that, that will affect them also, because everything is linked, everything is having a chain in the creation of God, that we should accept and respect that. Okay boys, now the slice of life. God has created this world by a special method. All creatures that God has made are dependent on each other for their survival. We must never disturb the structure in the world that God has so lovingly created. The structure in the nature is such that even the strongest living being cannot survive without the weakest. God punishes those who disturb the structure, but God is kind, so he forgives them when people truly repent and promise to never repeat their offense. So this is what we have. These are all the points which we have learnt in the lesson.